Good morning, good morning. Hi everyone, I'm Katie and Brighton crew if you're there. How are you doing today? Hope you're well and looking forward to this feel good workout number 7 of the series so far for lockdown 2.0. So we're going to get on with it in a minute. Got bodyweight workout to crack on through. Clear a space. Get your mat, have some water ready. Okay, we're going to stay really hydrated all the way through. Good morning if you're just joining. We're going to do our feel good workout, 35 minutes, warm up first. Then we've got 8 exercises that we are going to do in 2 sets plus a finisher set. I'll talk you through everything as usual, just follow the leader, and let's have some fun with this, and let's try to see how good we feel afterwards. So bodyweight exercises as usual. We'll start warming up. I've got my jumper on for now because it's a bit chilly out here today. So I'm coming back to where you can see me, hopefully. Yes. Okay, and hi Mum. Mum always joins in, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to go with some mobilizing of the ankles and the wrists. So we're going big toe circles. Keeping it prompt today. I know you're all busy, so let's crack on with it. Right, change directions. Direction. Good stuff. And let's change the foot. So big toe circles, and then we're going to go just spin the elbows, give them a bit of a warm up too, and we'll go the other direction. Do it. Good stuff. All right, okay, shake that out. Then we're going to do our usual, as usual, we're going to roll up right onto our toes, push up through the foot and get to work into the calf muscles. So heel raises. Show you side on. That's what we do. So welcome if you're just joining to the feel good workout. Number 7. Whole body workouts always. All right, let's change to bring your knees together and we'll do some little circles with the knees. Yeah, so whole body weight exercises. Simple and effective, that's the idea. Right, let's go the other way. Stuff. And just shake that out. Now kick up behind. And open up the elbows, open up the chest. Great. Got some variations on the classics today. Part of what I love about these is just getting me to get a bit creative with the exercises and our functional exercises that we know are effective, but we just can't keep doing the same old thing. So we're going to go up with the knees, pull in your abs, protect that lower back. So a little squeeze in with the belly button. So just go high knees, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, feet down and we'll go hip circles. Keep the legs straight if you can. And try and get try and stay upright with your upper body. Sometimes I see people doing this like this, like really bending over. You don't need to bend over. If you stay upright, it just gives you a bit more work through the hips, which is what we're trying to target. Okay, so we're doing the other direction. Going back to center, then we're going with our torso twists. And remember, keep the hips loose, the knee loose, so you can pivot around with the hips as well. Firm abs. So always keeping control of the lower back. Back to center and shoulders. So up, back and down. Open up the chest, counteract that tech neck and laptop posture, that sort of question mark, right, that we end up crumbling into. Lift up the elbows and start to go with big circles. Keep your chin tucked in as you do this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to open up the arms in opposite direction, like a kind of diagonal in front of you. And we're going to go straight into the first exercise as our warm-up. So I'm just going to demo. So what we're going to do, we're going to do like a star jump. But let's just start with a tap out with the leg to start with. But diagonal arms. Diagonal star jump, if you like. So the more bouncy version is here. Yep. Keep going with the diagonal arms. That's going to be exercise number 1. Then we're going to do a back lunge with a bounce. So we're going to step back and drop and then come forward. So just practice that with me. You don't need to go too low to start with, so you can just step back, drop the knee, and then come forward. Back and drop forward. So it's like a lunge with a bounce and then come forward. So it's still warming up, so we don't drop super low yet with that back knee. You should feel a bit of a stretch through the quads there, maybe. Nice and simple. Good. Then we're going to be doing skydivers with elbows. So can you all do this for me? Practice drawing your elbows into your ribs, thinking about squeezing your shoulder blades together as you do it. So let's just keep the feet moving lightly. What we're going to do is we're going to do that on the mat. So we're going to be face down on the mat, and we're going to lift and hold and then lower down. Like this. Lift and hold, squeeze the elbows down, relax back down. Lift and hold and relax. Just try that a couple of times. So you keep looking down at the mat, and we get a good workout for the back, upper back and the lower back. Then the last one of the 4 is going to be kangaroo squat jumps. So we'll just start that nice and light. If you can't do any jumping because of your knees, maybe just you're going to go into big squats like this, where you're swinging your arms. If you're okay with the jump and the impact, you're going to go. We're going to do a mix of little ones, and then you can put in some longer ones if you like, bigger leaps. Okay, so just do a few of those just to warm up. Start with the little ones. So we squat back to recoil first, and then jump. Land on both feet. That's it. Okay, so keep your feet moving, marching as I'm going to take my jumper off, and we're going to get going with the main body of the workout. You know the score is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're going to do 1 set, and then we get a minute's break, and then we'll do a second set, and then I'll talk you through the next 4 exercises. All right, we're on for this? Yes, I can hear you shouting in the ether. Right, I'm going to set my timer. So we're starting off with the diagonal star jumps. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so we're off. So we're going here, here, diagonal arms, and out with the same side foot. Now you can absolutely just step through this. If that impact is too much, step through it. If not, let's add some bounce. Remembering that set 1 is still really revving up your body, warming up, okay? So we don't have to go too full on just yet. That feels nice, opening up through the chest and the arms. Just make sure you've got a bit of control though through, you're not just swinging your arms crazily. You've got control through the shoulders. Good, okay. 20 seconds, and then we're doing our back lunges. So this is what we're doing. We're going to step back, bounce, and then come forward, and then go back with the other leg, okay? So, nice little thigh burner. Get ready. I'll do it side on. Okay, let's go. So we're going back, bounce, and then up. And then I'm just keeping my arms active, swinging them back as I stand up, bounce, bounce, and up. When you come to stand with both feet together, don't forget to squeeze the glutes, your bum. Good. Just over halfway. As your legs warm up, you can drop a bit lower. And where you feel comfortable with how far back you step. Okay, rest. Good stuff. We're now going to go down on the mat. We're going to do skydivers. So as you lift your chest, you're going to squeeze the elbows down to your ribs, but keep looking straight down at the mat. So let's get ready. So we're going to lift and hold and then back down. So I'm lifting, squeezing my elbows into my chest and, into my waist. So press your hips into the mat as you do this. So up, hold, and then release. Keep your eye line, really important, keep looking down at the mat. So your chin is tucked, your neck stays long. You are not looking up and in front of you, because you'll hurt your neck that way. Okay, so I can really feel this working all the way through my shoulder blades and into my lower back, which is great, what we want. Coming up, standing, we're going to do our kangaroo squat. So either, if you want the no impact version, you're just coming down and big swing up with the arms. If we're doing the jumps, exactly the same thing, but take off. And what I'd like you to do is just vary the distance. So you're going to go small, maybe, small, and then a bigger one. All depending on how much room you've got where you are. Yep, I'm going to face plant the wall if I'm not careful. But make sure you're squatting down first. Back, bum back and low. And then swinging the arms to help you power up. Good. This will really warm you up. Keep going, last few seconds. And rest. Nice. Okay, round one done. Excellent. So we've got just under a minute to catch our breath. Have some water if you want. Otherwise, just keep your feet moving lightly. And then we're going to go for round two of the same exercises. Ooh. Just going to shake my legs out. I can start to feel that in my thighs. Nice little bit of thigh burn. All good. Shows that it's effective, doing its job. So I'm going to take a sip of water, and we've got 20 seconds. So if you've left, come back. I'm back into the room, as it were. And we'll get ready. We're starting off for that star jump, but with diagonal arms. Something a bit different to think about. Just make sure you're controlling, you're not flinging out of control there. Because that's when you pull things. So just controlled movement. Ready? Okay, let's go. So we're here. So you can step it out. If you want to jump it, you can too now. You're going to pull in a little bit with the abs. It's going to help pull up that pelvic floor. If this is too much, then just come back to the step out. Good. Fingertips, really reach them out so the whole of your hand and your arm is engaged as well. Get more out of this. 10 more seconds. By moving the arms and legs at the same time, makes it more cardio, more effective, burn more calories. Yay! Okay. All right, so we're going to go into next back lunge with the bounce. Excuse me. Start to burp, it's always a good sign when you're working out. Okay, so get ready. We're going to just alternate the legs. So we're going to step back, now, down, bounce, and then up. Bounce the arms, elbows, and then push them back. Bounce the elbow. Might as well get the upper body working as well. And push. So by coming into a reverse lunge, should be kinder on your knees. Sometimes a forward lunge is a bit full on in terms of just too much forward pressure through the knees. So this is always a good option. Okay, rest. We're getting ready to go down on the mat. Skydivers. So this with the elbows. Squeeze, I said chest, I meant waist, down there. As we lift, your feet will come off the mat as well. Try and squeeze through your thighs. Okay, get ready. And let's go. Lift and hold, and then relax. So do it in your own pace. Make sure you breathe through this. Push your hips into the mat. If you think about almost trying to tuck your tailbone under, push your hips into that tuck tailbone under, and then you can squeeze up and it doesn't pinch your back. Keep drawing those elbows down to your waist. Looking at the mat. Last few seconds. And Rest, nice one. Just come back through a child's pose there. Just stretches out those muscles that we just worked. The rectus spinae, amongst others. Okay, and we're going for kangaroo squat jumps. So big recoil first. You ready? Arms back. Try to land softly on your feet if you are doing the jump. Land on both feet at the same time and go straight into bending your knees so you take the impact. Absorb some of the impact, yeah? Remember, just very small ones, longer ones. Mix it up a bit with whatever space you have available. Nearly there, 10 seconds. So come on, get low with the squats. Big arms. And exploding up. Oh, yes. Nice one. Okay, that's set one done. Now, watch me as we have a minute's rest. I'm talking you through the next 4 exercises. So, walk out with 2 rows. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to lift the elbow, lift the other elbow, and then walk it back. And repeat. Exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're going to come down here, and we're going to do like a glute bridge, but from our hands here, okay? Squeezing the bum, lifting the hips. Then we're coming up onto our feet, and we're doing high knees. So you can either march it through or high intensity version. Then the last one is we're going to hold the squat and we're going to tap out. We're going to do this. Look. That's it. Okay, we've got 10 seconds before we start. Set 2 of exercises. So we're going to start off with that walkout with the row. Let's just make it a bit softer. So here we go. Down you go. Walk it out. Nice strong hand plank. Squeeze everything before you lift an arm and then the other arm. Okay? Walk it back. So try to keep it stable as possible. Keep your hips still as you lift up the elbow past your rib cage. Standing tall in between. So just really try really hard not to open up your hips as you lift the arm. So squeeze through your thighs, your bum, as you move. Okay, we are there. Right, turn over, roll over onto your mat, and come into this position. You can either have your fingers pointing behind or out to the side, wherever you feel comfortable on your wrists, basically. And then we're just going to work, keep working, pushing up and down with the hips. Okay, let's go. So we're going here, lifting, and down. If it feels more comfortable, just slightly bend your elbows. Push through your heels. And as you push the hips up, just if you're okay with it, just roll your head back slightly so you look up to the sky. Essentially keeping your head in line with the rest of your body. Try to get those squeeze on the glutes when your hips are high. It's hard as well on through your shoulders because it's quite a lot of flexibility you're putting through that shoulder joint. Just do the best you can. Keep moving, last few seconds. Ooh, yes. Okay, standing up. We're going for high knees. So nice and simple, a little bit like we did in the warm-up. Abs engaged. We're going to either march through it, or you can do bounce version, or you can do like sort of run through it. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's go. So marching, abs engaged, or the in-between version is this, where you bounce. And if you want to go really high intensity, you're going here and you're running through it like this. Try to keep your abs really pulled in. Just protecting that lower back. Get those knees up. You can switch through the different versions, absolutely. Just keep moving, last 8 seconds. Obviously, this is a higher impact option. Lower impact, go back to stepping. Nice. Rest. Okay. Woo. That really gets the cardio up. We're going to go squat, hold, low, and we're going to side tap out. So get ready. Sink down. And hook my leggings up. I'm going to sink down with my feet fairly close together. Now, don't move your hips up and down, okay? Your hips stay at that level. I'm just reaching one leg out to tap, bring it back in, but I'm trying to stay low. I'll just try and show you side on what that looks like. So my hips stay level, they don't move up and down. Good, okay, last 15 seconds. Can you squat a bit lower? Woo! Come on, everyone, get the leg out so far. Keep the arms moving if you can as well. It's good coordination exercise too. Keep breathing. 1, and rest. Great stuff. We've got a minute off. Okay, lots of breath. And then we're going to repeat that set. How's everyone doing so far? I hope well. Hope you're feeling good already. Starting to feel the endorphins releasing and just flowing through. I definitely am. Okay, we've got 30 seconds. And then we've got, starting with that walkouts with 2 rows. So really important that you keep nice and strong here through the hips as you lift. Try and squeeze that elbow right up like that, right past your ribs, okay? Then we've got the bridge, and then we've got our knees, and then we've got squat and hold. So I'm going to put my mat down and get ready. We're going in 10 seconds. Okay, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So nice strong hand plank to start with. Take your feet a bit wider, helps you with the stability. 2 elbows, nice and high, and then stand up tall in between before repeating. So super squeeze everything you've got when you lift the hand up. My best tip, really push through your feet, engage the legs, squeeze the glutes, pull up with the belly button. Sometimes when we're in this position, gravity takes over, and you know, the belly falls. We just want to look after our back. Good. Okay, down onto the mat, come over, roll over, and we're going to get into this sort of tabletop position, where we're going to push up. Again, you can slightly, if you keep a slight bend in the elbows, but lift your chest. Okay, let's go. So hips come up, and then back down to the mat. Just tap them onto the mat. Right, don't really rest at the bottom there. Up and squeeze your glutes. So you should feel it in the back of your legs as well, because when you're pushing through your heels, that's what's engaging that posterior chain of muscles. Good, keep your chest lifted, so you're not just crumbling into your shoulders and armpits, caving in. Okay, keep it nice and strong, last 7 seconds. Great. Okay, we're up on our feet. And we're doing our squat. No, sorry, we're doing our high knees. Remember, we've got options here. Just march it through, half bounce, and then the full on, go for it. Okay, ready? So, let's go nice and fast. Basically, high knee. Try and get the knees as high as you would if you were marching. That's hard. And I'm just flinging my hands side to side, so it helps me with the rhythm. You could be doing this. Sprinter's arms. Last 2. Last 1. Yes. Woo. Okay. Keep breathing. And woo. We've got our squat hold. Low. I always feel like I have to pull these up. And then we're going to do side taps with the feet. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go down. Okay, so we're tapping out and looking like some kind of, I'm not sure this is a dance move, but like bicep extensions as we do this. Might as well get more out of it. Stay low though. Okay, it's last 15, so if you can drop lower, do it. Keep your chest up there and back nice and straight. Keep it fast with the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand up, shake those legs out. Super. So we've done 4 sets. Amazing. We've got one more task ahead of us. I'll finish a set. So in 50 seconds, we're going to go through all 8 exercises back to back, but 30 seconds each, all right? So 4 minutes work, come on, last push. And just move, transition as quickly as you can from one to the other. Thinking all the way back to the beginning, luckily I've got notes down there, to remind me our first exercise was this, the star jump with the diagonal arms. Then we had the back lunge and bounce there. And I won't tell you anymore, I'll just tell you as we go. What I am going to do though is just set up my mat so that it's there and ready for when we get down onto the ground. Okay. We're up for it, 5 seconds, get ready. So star jumps with diagonal arms. Let's go, so it's 30 seconds, remember, so we're here, big arms, fingertips stretching out, or jumpy version. Good. So we're just going to smash through this last finisher set together. Right, keep it moving on this one. In 5 seconds, we're going to the back lunge with a bounce. Okay, and change, so straight into it. Step back, drop, and together. Back, drop, together. If you really want to add a bit of challenge, you can jump into it and jump out. Woo. But don't forget the bounce. So you jump, bounce, and then back up. And if your knees feel up to it though, whoa, quite challenging on the balance there. Next one after this is skydivers on the mat. Elbows pulling into waist here. Squeeze it, yeah? So down we go. Skydiver, lift and hold, and then relax. Remember, push your hips into the mat. Keep your eye line straight down at the mat all times. Keep breathing. We're doing 10 seconds, and then we're up into those kangaroo squats. Flash squat jumps. Wait for the bell. Okay, jumping up, kangaroo squat jumps. So big recoil, big jump. If not, just at the squat version, same thing. You're just going to swing the arms and push through really dynamically with the hips and squeeze the glutes. Okay, good stuff. We're nearly halfway. After this one, we've got walkouts with 2 rows of the arms. Get ready. To mat, walk it out into a hand plank. Lift one elbow, lift the other elbow, walk it back. And stand up straight in between. Come on, you've got this. Nice and strong. Try and pull those abs in as you get to your hand plank. As much a note to self as anything else. After this, we're going over onto our glute bridge. It's a tabletop. So roll it over, and we're pushing up through the heels, squeezing the glutes, tap the hips back down. Keep the chest lifted. That's the one. Okay, we're well over halfway of this last set. Breathing, everybody. Keep getting those hips up high. Come on, squeeze them up. It's hard when you're tired. Don't shortchange yourself though. And then we're getting up for high knees. Oh, that's good. Straight into it. So either the hopping or the marching or the halfway bounce. I don't mind which one you're doing, just keep moving. Nice and upright. Belly button, a little squeeze in as ever. It's going to help pull up with the pelvic floor as well. 8 seconds. Let's keep going. And then we've got one more exercise. We're going to drop into that squat and side tap. Let's go straight into it. Side tap, side tap. Stay low right now. It's hard now, so I feel really tired. Keep my chest up and my back straight. Make a really big effort. Eyes on me. That's it, we're going to glide through this last 15 seconds. As low as you can with the hips though. But keeping your chest up, not looking at the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bing, rest. Okay, you are done. Amazing. Amazing work, everyone. Take a few big, deep breaths in, and we'll do some stretching together. Super. Hi, Anna. Hi, Eva. Great to have you there. Okay, let's breathe. And let's get hold of foot. So we're going to stretch into the lat. What's that called again? Quads. So starting here, we just still, it enables you, you've got loads of room around your chest to take some big breaths. So we're pulling the foot in, push your hips forward, and lift your chest. And breathing. Good. Okay, let's go to the other side. Well, the parakeets around this morning. You can probably hear them. Oh, it's a lovely day here in London. Yeah, says the parakeet. Okay, pulling that foot in and rest it down. Straight to hamstring, so back of thighs now. Here, nice straight leg, toes up, hinge back, push your hips back basically, keep your back straight. You should feel that in the back of this leg. Breathing. Good. And then let's go to the other side. So switch legs now. Sit back, back straight. I'm just putting my hands on my other leg, my bent leg, just to avoid putting any extra pressure through that knee joint. So feeling the stretch here, breathing into it. Okay, hip stretch, piriformis, balance, or fingertips on a table if you need. Bring this leg across, above my knee, get my ankles resting on my thigh, and I'm going to sit back. I'm just doing this with my hands so you can see clearly. I'm just hinging back with the hips again, and now I'm feeling it here, in this hip. It's nice. I'm allowed to, I had a bit of a hip issue, and I wasn't allowed to do this stretch for a while. I really missed it actually, but now that's resolved, so I can do this stretch again. And that's it, sink lower if you need to. Okay, let's switch sides. So up. If this is the first time you're doing it, I really recommend you hold on to something, or you can do it absolutely on the edge of the chair, but right on the edge of the chair, you have to sit right on the edge. That's it, sink down, but keep your chest lifted back straight. So now I'm feeling it on this side, in this hip. Piriformis stretch. Good. Okay, if you've got your mats there still, let's just drop into a hip flexor stretch. So I'm here. I'm just going to bring one foot forward into kind of lunge. Now, tuck under with the pelvis there. Pull in with the abs. That should already switch on a hip flexor stretch here. If you don't feel it massively, just ever so gently rock forward. But keep this pull in and keep the tuck under. Okay? And you should feel that at the top here, around the top of the thigh, into your hip. Good. Let's come back and then switch it over. There. So from here, tuck right under with the pelvis, tailbone under. Abs really sucked in. And if you need to, if you don't feel that already there, let's just roll forward slightly, not much. Keep the tailbone under and the abs pulled in. So good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, tuck the back foot under, big push up into the lunge, and then up to standing. Well done. Right, last couple of stretches. Side bends. Over to one side. Top arm over the top, reach. Fingertips extend. So feeling the stretch down here. Swoop forward, gently. That's it. Over the other side. Oops, hang on. Side bend first. Find that spot there, and then you're going to reach over, just extend it slightly. Good stuff. 3, 2, 1. Swoop forward gently, back to standing. Okay. Opening up the chest. So I'm going to link my hands here. I'm going to pull back and down. There. Take my feet about shoulder width, and I'm going to hinge forward. I'll show you side on. Here. Keep my legs straight. I'm going to keep my back straight as well.
Completed.
So I'm lifting up the arms to the sky. Big breath in here. And then hinge back up, nice and tall. Good. Shake out the elbows, shoulders, sorry. Couple of shoulder rolls. Just drop left ear to left shoulder. Hold it there. Back to center, right ear to right shoulder. Did I do that the right way around? Yes, I did. Back to center, and then shake it all out. We're going to do 2 big breaths in together. So we're going to reach up and breathe. Reach up. Breathe in, hold, and exhale. Shake it all out. One more time. Together, breathe in. And hold. And then big breath out. And relax. You are done for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that feel-good workout. Let me know how good you feel. And yeah, smash the like. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. And let your friends know about this if you think they'd enjoy it. 35-minute, full body, simple and effective workout for you. Yeah, that's it. So, don't forget, lots of water, rehydrate, and I'll be back on live on Monday at 9:30. So I look forward to seeing you then, and take care. Have a great weekend, everybody. And well done for being here. See you all very soon.